I am really excited to share my updates with you today. We've got a group of cruise lines that work together that are really setting the world standard when it comes to loyalty on cruise lines. I am so excited to tell you about that. We've got 3 updates from Princess Cruises. We're going to be talking about dining, a big app glitch. I want you to know that you're not the only one having that problem, and a brand new partnership that has just been announced. We're also going to be talking about, I had a light go on in my head when it comes to dining on cruise ships, and I want to share that with you and hear what you think. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Friday. It is October 31st of 2025. Happy Halloween to everyone here in the United States of America, and a happy day to everyone else who is listening. I want you to know that if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please click on that subscribe button, because we need to have you with us. Also, if you appreciate my updates, would you please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It actually really helps us out, so thanks. Now, I want to start at the top talking about the group of cruise lines who are really setting, I would say, the bar, and I am really hopeful that other cruise lines are going to follow suit on this when it comes to loyalty. Now, you might remember some time ago that Royal Caribbean Group announced that with their cruise lines that they own, they've got Royal Caribbean and Celebrity and SilverSeas, that if you sailed, say you were diamond level on Royal Caribbean and you were going to go on a Celebrity cruise or a SilverSeas cruise, they would match your status, and depending on what each cruise line requires to get to that level, they would have a level match somewhere with that cruise line that you were going to sail on, so that you can enjoy some loyalty perks because you are sailing on a cruise line that is within the holdings of that cruise corporation. And very wise, it keeps people sailing with your own brands, right? Well, they made a brand new announcement. So Royal Caribbean Group has gone a step further, and starting in early 2026, when you go on a cruise on one of those 3 cruise lines, say you go on, once again, a Royal Caribbean cruise, you get to decide where you want your loyalty points to apply. So say you're going on that Royal Caribbean cruise. You always go on Celebrity, but you wanted to go on Royal Caribbean this time to try it out. Maybe that's the itinerary you want. You want to try out that ship, but you want your points to go to Celebrity because that's where you're trying to build your most loyalty points. You can do that. You can do that. No matter which of their cruise lines you sail on, you can have the loyalty points from the cruise that you take apply to whichever brand you want it to apply to. This is a game changer. And I really do. I love that the Royal Caribbean Group is doing this. Now, like I said, it doesn't start until early 2026, and it only applies to cruises that depart after the date that it starts. They have not said the exact date yet that I have seen anywhere. They just say early 2026. My guess, that's somewhere in the first quarter of 2026. So I will keep my eye out for the date for you. It does not mean that you can go back and retroactively apply any loyalty points anywhere else. It literally starts with cruises that depart after that date. The other thing that's important to know about this, if you're a casino player, it excludes the Casino Royale. So the new program does not apply to the Club Royal rewards that you get for playing in the casino. You can't just move those over to another cruise line. Those are going to stay with the cruise line that you sailed on as you were earning those. Really huge. Next up, the Princess app. Many of us here sail on Princess Cruises. Maybe you're new to Princess Cruises. The app often has glitches. We're used to that around here. I want you to know that right now the app is having a problem with phone numbers, and I'm experiencing it myself. Our next cruise leaves in 7 days, so a week from today we're going to get on the Star Princess in Fort Lauderdale, so I'll take you with us. But we cannot enter our phone number and have it keep it. My phone number has been in the app forever. Okay, forever's a long time, but it's been in there, not had a problem, but we cannot save it. So that means that we are not checked in all the way. I've got some screenshots here. Gordon's putting them up as I'm telling you about this. Is the process that I go through. You click on your information, it opens up that you need that phone number. You enter the phone number. I click at the bottom to include Gordon in that to have that phone number, and then you click next, you go, and it has not saved it, and it's just this circle that you keep going in. It's a glitch. Lots and lots and lots of people are having this problem. So don't be stressed out, okay? If you have your medallion and it's come to your home, you can go ahead, get in that green lane and go board the ship. This is what I'm going to be doing because my medallion hasn't come. We're going to be going to that cruise terminal. We're getting the blue lane. We're going to go pick up our medallion and we're going to get on the ship. Don't let it stress you out, okay? Your app will still work okay once you're on board the cruise. It's the best way. I don't know the best way. It's a way that you can see what all of the activities are on board in addition to the paper copy, the schedule of events they bring called the Princess Patter, and it's also a great way to handle your dining reservations if you can get it to work right. And so don't give up on the app entirely, but do know that if you're going to go on a cruise and you're not an app person or you don't want to do it, you really don't have to. You can go on a cruise without it and have a wonderful time. I try to use it just because I like to have the best of both worlds. I don't let it stress me out, but when I'm on board and I don't have the paper copy of the patter with me and I want to look at something, it's really handy to be able to open the app. And so if you never use apps, I'm going to challenge you to get in, to come to this century and get into apps. I know it's hard. I know that it's a change to the way that we grew up thinking, but it's important that we stay up to date on everything, okay? So, Princess never sends me emails directly from Princess, but when we were on board the Star Princess, they did send me an email just out of the blue, and it is the news story that said that Princess Cruises Royal Princess was named, quote, the world's best culinary cruise ship, end quote, in 2025 for the World Culinary Awards. I received that and I thought about it and I thought, no way they have the best food of all the cruise ships in the world. And I've been thinking about it an awful lot until suddenly the light came on in my head. I always know that awards just depends on who they ask, right? And, it depends on who votes on things and what ships they've been on. It depends on what culinary they enjoy the most, the experience they enjoy the most, the food they enjoy the most. So it is really rather very subjective who you ask, what answer you're going to get right. But I have decided that maybe they have looked at the Royal Princess and decided that they are really trying hard with all of the culinary experiences and the cuisine that they offer on board the ship. As they cited this honor, they talked about the specialty dining that the Royal Princess has on board. And I can see, based on my experience on board Princess Cruises, that with the Crown Grill, the steakhouse, the Sabatini's is usually excellent, not always, but more than not, it's excellent. And then they also have the Catch by Rudy. They've got the Chef's Table Lumiere. They've got that Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar. That sushi is not superb. It's fine. It's fine. It's not superb. They've got the Kaimus Winemaker's Dinner that they do, and finally they've got Alfredo's. And so based on what it is that you would like to enjoy, they've got something for it. So the bottom line with all of this is I don't think they have the best food at sea. There are cruise lines that have better food, but I love that they keep trying and that they're being recognized for that. I love that they're bringing new culinary experiences on board. They've got that special Italian dinner that they do on some of the cruises that was inspired by Frescobaldi and the menus that they do and the cuisine that they make. They've got, the Chef's Table Lumiere was brand new when they thought of that. They're also, they used to have the Spellbound dining. Clearly that didn't work so well, so they got rid of that. They're going to try something else. I'm excited to share Love by Brito with you. That's a whole brand new experience that they've got on the Sun and the Star. So really, I'm just pleased to tell you that they won because they keep trying and they are trying to bring new experiences and new cuisine to us. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think? Am I right or am I wrong? And out of all the cruise lines that you have sailed on, who do you think has the best culinary experiences and the best cuisine? I would love to hear that because we all need to know, okay? Now my update for you regarding shoreside shopping when you're on a Princess cruise. So on Tuesday, October 28th, Princess announced that they now have a partnership with a company called Onboard Media. Onboard Media is known as the leader in guest engagement and destination storytelling. And the goal with this partnership is to really transform cruise line's port shopping services. services. And this harkens back to the day. Remember when they used to have the shopping show? I don't remember seeing it recently on cruises, but if you have, let me know. But even since COVID, they've had them, so I don't know why I haven't seen them lately. But they would have the shopping show. You would go, and they would get you excited to go shopping in the ports, and they would tell you about the different stores that you could shop at to buy certain things. And I am sure that they were the stores that were giving some kickback to the cruise line, because that's how it works. The guy who is the vice president of onboard revenue, his name is Alfredo Jimenez, he said Princess continually looks to enhance our guest experience and make each voyage distinctly personal and memorable. And so what they're trying to do, in addition to earning more money, is really try to, I think, give you ideas on where to shop to get what it is that you're looking for, places to eat, to have the dining experience and the food that you want, as well as any other experiences that maybe you would like to have while you're in the port. And so let me know when you see this come into play on a Princess cruise. They have not said when this is going to start. I think it'll be interesting. They talked about wanting to help local economies, and apparently Onboard Media has a long-standing relationship with the Alaska Small Business Development Center, and so it'll be interesting to see how this comes into play, right? So I don't know if you're going to have to go somewhere on board to sign up for this, if you're going to have a questionnaire when you get to your cabin, you fill it out if you want to participate. Maybe they're going to track what you have purchased on board the ship on other cruises and then make suggestions based on that. It's going to be really fun to see. But I will say, I think it's wonderful when you have a really good travel agent, and I probably think this because I am a travel agent and I have experienced having a good travel agent before I was a travel agent. Travel agents who that you talk with, and you go through every experience, like you talk about what you want to have. You say, well, we're here, I want to eat this, or I want to be able to try that. A really good travel agent is indispensable, and I think just wanted to throw that out there, because as we think of them doing this, they're not going to have enough time to sit down and talk to every single person on the ship to see what it is that they would like to have and experience in every single port. And so hopefully between having an excellent travel agent and having the service on board the ship, you'll get what it is that you're looking for. So in the comments, let me know, are you looking forward to this? Are you going to participate in this? Are you thinking, no, I don't need that in my life? I don't need this in my life personally. That's just how I am. I just don't need that. But maybe I'm going to be missing out, and maybe I'll change my mind. So let me know what you think in the comments. It's such a pleasure to get to be here with you, and I will be talking to y'all again really soon. Y'all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.